How's everybody doing?
Blessed.
Blessed. Blessed.
No, his music is giving me worship intro. And everybody always starts with "How is everybody?" and we reply blessed.
I don't do the blessed. I don't really like it.
I don't do it either, but I don't not like it.
Oh no, people can do it. I don't personally say it. I'm blessed. Yeah, I'm not trying to like.
But you always reply. You just don't say blessed.
Oh yeah, I just say like doing good or something. But yeah, I don't usually reply with blessed.
Anyways, first things first, because I've been waiting.
Ooh, look at that.
We have some balsamic vinegar and some sparkling water. I almost dropped it because of the condensation, and I just put lotion on my hand.
Condensation.
So, you're supposed to mix it, and it's a healthy Coke. It's not really. It's just basically mainly the sparkling water. They just probably add the other thing to make it look like Coke and be advertise it. Classic TikTok fools. But somebody that I watch on YouTube tried it out, and she said it was good, but it doesn't taste anything like Coke, but it was good.
Wait. So, is this... Okay, okay. I understand.
I forgot to bring something to mix it, though, because it doesn't mix itself. So, you have a mixing utensil? And that's not a paintbrush, because
use the back of it.
A little bit nasty. Let's see.
So I don't really know what we're doing for the live. I know we're here. I know we are living our best life. We were gone for a week. We did some live while we were gone though, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we did.
But
All right.
Let's see. She's stirring it up.
Let's give it a stir. Can you see it? Can you see it? What way do I need to go? That way. This is really difficult. It's like settled.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's the color. But since you know the straw,
a lot darker,
I won't be able
but
to
she
drink
said
it.
she put too much. So, looks correct. Smells like berries because the sparkling water is berry.
Well, that's the other thing. You're using a berry.
She also used a berry one, and she said it was good.
You're kidding. All right. Coca-Cola TikTok trend, I guess. I don't know. That's what Esther's saying.
I can definitely taste the balsamic vinegar.
Oh, what is in this?
Balsamic vinegar. But
horrendous.
listen, I kind of just like balsamic vinegar. Vinaigrette?
Oh, it's so sour.
It's not bad.
Oh, horrendous. It's bad. Don't try it. Unless she mixed it wrong.
Me?
Yeah.
I spelled it. I didn't mix it wrong.
It's like an alcoholic beverage. It's not.
It's only
But that's
two
what
ingredients.
You're kidding. It's only balsamic vinegar plus the water?
Yeah,
that's
that's
it?
what I'm saying. So it's basically just, there should just say drink sparkling water instead of soda. They just did that for color, I think.
Wow.
Because balsamic vinegar isn't even something that's like
What a
you take
waste.
for health. That's like the other vinegar. What is it?
Apple cider vinegar. What a waste. She just wasted our balsamic vinegar.
I'm gonna drink it, my guy. Here, you can have this. Anyways, that was a flop. I thought it would be, but I thought it'd be, trendy to try out.
Trendy. Sheesh.
Let's get one of our questions to get this thing going, because we don't really have any plans.
Get it going?
Let's take a look. What day is it?
I don't know.
Classic. June 20-something.
Or are you actually asking me the date?
Yeah.
24.
24.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were actually asking me.
Excuse me.
She's all...
Totally abnormal for me.
Yeah, totally
My
not.
voice is kind of gone today, recovering from a cold, so don't judge me. Alright, what's your ideal date night?
Oh.
Would you like to go first? Or would you like me to go first?
Probably live streaming, but with like a plan.
Oh, date night. I almost ran you through a whole day before I saw it said night.
I like sitting here and doing stuff. We always talk a lot and hang out and.
Cool story, bro. Just kidding. I like that too, but that's just like a every.
Right, you're asking for something different.
That's like a everyday thing. I would probably say dressing up cute, going out to Thai food.
Thai food,
any kind of food, really. I just like to consume.
I was just trying not to say food. We always you just go out to eat.
You know what?
Oh,
that's life, bro.
I wish there was something else to
Some
do.
eat to live.
Bro.
I live to eat. I'll drink to that. Anyways, to my own.
I wish there was something else to do.
Anyways, eat somewhere. Then walk around some shops. Antiques specifically are the
Yes.
chef's kiss.
I was gonna say antique
So
stores.
yeah, do that. Maybe get some lavender honey ice cream to dessert it up, or some like Thai tea.
Yo, Esther's in a phenomenal mood, guys. Don't get used to it.
Then come home, watch some anime on the ceiling, and go to sleep.
Whatever we're
It's
watching,
the vibe.
if it's on the ceiling, it's good.
Yeah, it's just basically sparkling water, my guy.
You said what? Oh, well, no, it's actually
sorry.
not just sparkling water. It's
Anyways,
like,
I'm gonna have to write that novel down. So
Yeah,
give me
yeah,
a second. I'll do it on the table. Shake the camera, all that good stuff. Why don't you work on the next question?
Yo, Esther's being phenomenal. I don't even have to be here.
Do you own a pet?
No.
Do you want one?
Was that the question?
Yeah.
Oh.
2 questions. Why
No.
don't you, tell our story for that while I write my stuff?
Oh, sure. So the story she's alluding to is, we actually talked about having a pet? We talked about having a pet, multiple pets, specifically. That's what I was specifically and pet, spet. Before we got married, and we got nice furniture and stuff for the house, and we just do not want animals inside, and so that clinched it.
And also taking vacations, having somebody else watch and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Annoying.
Pets are cool and stuff. I spend most of my day doing stuff for other people, so I kind of don't want to have to come home and do a bunch of stuff for a pet. Nah, pets are cool. I just don't want one personally. I just wouldn't be the thing that I would pick to do. I've had pets in the past, family pets, pets of my own, pet of my own, I guess. But no, it wouldn't be the thing I'd pick. We just like the house how we have it, and we know it would.
You said live streaming for your answer to the last one?
Yeah. Just not only the stuff that you have being damaged and messed up and whatever, but then also needing other types of things in the house. If it's a cat, it needs a litter box. If it's you gotta have space for all these things, and it's like, I don't know. There's only so many things you can own,
I'm gonna put nah as yours. How do you spell nah? I never
Nah?
know.
For the pet? N-A-H.
Alright, let's.
Even though I love
going.
to live and stuff, I guess I'm not in the living mood, bro.
Right now?
It's not that I don't want to do it, it's just
Can't be me. Oops, I almost went forward. Oh, I did go forward.
we have to have like
When was the last time you
what we
cried?
want to do. We have to have like a what we want to do,
Not for me. Anyways, when was the last time you cried? He probably can't even remember.
The last time I cried, probably watching some movie. But here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. When I'm talking about crying, it's not like freaking
He almost
streams.
never cries. And he'll say he cried when he just got like tears welled up, and it didn't even drip, and he's like, oh.
But it's a feeling, bro. It's not. It's wow.
Wrong.
It's a feeling.
If so, I cried every minute of every day.
Just the wetness in your eyes.
I cried on our vacation. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, but she cries all the time, so it's not the same thing.
It's okay. We had a fantastic time.
It's fine if she cries all the time.
Something happened before that I was
it's
like, dang it, and then
yeah.
I thought I was getting a different type of room, and then it was
Esther's
it was totally a nice room, but it was small, and I was like, I thought I was getting something
Esther's trying to be bougie and all this, and she's not.
I'll get you an upgrade, and I said no.
And then she said no, and then she took a shower, and while she was in there, I ran downstairs and talked to a bunch of people, and we didn't end up changing anything, but...
And it was great, and we had hot tub, which was great.
Oh no, it's phenomenal. Why do we only do that once? Why do we only do that once?
Because then we did a bunch of other stuff.
No, I just thought maybe...
And it was like great weather, and usually, well... I don't know. Whatever. I had a good time. I did it as often as I wanted to.
Dang.
Which was once my hair's getting caught on this mic.
Last time I cried, I don't know. I don't have this. I do cry while watching stuff more now than I ever have in the past. But again, it's very seldomly tears coming down the cheeks. It's just the eyes welling up. There's some work I have to do later, so there's that.
What?
Remember, we have to do it by today, and now it's 7:30.
I don't know what's wrong with this guy, but somebody get me out of here.
What?
Okay, let me drink.
What?
Now I feel like I have to finish that, but I'm enjoying it. But you were like, you wasted it. It's gross. So
wait, you said you're enjoying it.
Oh!
But you said you're enjoying it, so what's the problem?
I am. I did one this morning.
I can.
What do people consistently thank you for? Me just being awesome all around.
Esther is being crazy.
Doing things without being asked, I guess.
Doing things without being asked. What a funny way to put it. Just
just like noticing something.
Yeah, but it just sounds like childish.
Needs to be done. That's not
sure.
and I do it for somebody else.
But it's just like, I did it and Mom didn't ask me to. Is what it sounded like.
I could fight you if I felt so inclined, and I do. Yeah. Did you answer that?
I am pretty spacey right now.
Oh my word.
What? Something from a different year?
Yeah.
What does it say? Can you read it?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay.
But it was
guys,
right. It was
not only can Esther not swim.
Can't read. It says.
Wait, I thought.
No, the question. It's not a question. Write the first sentence of your partner's biography.
Okay.
And I wrote something funny.
Oh, okay. Something.
But anyways.
I'm working on a lot of things. A lot of. I don't want to say like big things, but I'm saying like I'm just changing a lot of the processes of one of the businesses, and I just kind of updating all of it, overhauling it, so to speak. And I'm really excited, and it's going really, really well. But it's going to be a lot of moving pieces. It already is, and it's going to be even more. And I'm just now, like last night, I could hardly fall asleep. I was just, yeah. The mind is just overwrought with ideas and thoughts and
This is kind of reminding me of pot sticker sauce though, because I just had that
Esther completely not listening or contemplating what I mentioned.
Nah, I really wasn't.
I know. That's what I just said. You thought I was kidding?
This is getting a lot.
Yeah, it tastes like something I've had before.
My breath's gonna be like balsamic-y.
So yeah, I'm thinking about that. Love to live stream, love to sit up here, love to do what we're doing, but
Speaking of...
I'm gonna be saying quite a lot, even more than I usually do.
Impossible. Speaking of taking care of pets when you're gone, I'm taking care of my cat. That's my mom's cat.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, it was got for me, and it was mine while I was there. But honestly, she did most of the work the whole time anyway, so cheers to being a failure.
Just stop drinking it. It's gross even thinking about it.
Bruh.
It was really bad.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so I have to go bring him back in when we're done. I feel like I keep drinking it and it's not going down.
Yeah, it's not. She's like, I gotta drink a lot of it, and she's had like 2 sips.
You know what? You always say that, oh, you didn't eat enough of what we got, blah, 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 you barely ate any. I take such small bites.
Yeah.
I think I need to start taking bigger bites. Because I feel like, oh, I've taken like 50 bites, I'm full, but they were all teeny tiny. So maybe if I take bigger bites, I won't notice, and I'll actually eat more. But that's gross. I hate taking a big bite of stuff. It's just like, you chew it for too long, it starts to, the good taste leaves, and you're just left with like smush. Not the vibes.
We made this hat.
Now I really want Thai food.
We added these things to it. It was just a hat. It was just the hat.
Very cute, very cute. We removed a band, put a new band on.
We need to go
He's
back
saying
in.
we, but it was him. I didn't do anything.
We need to go back in and fix these.
But I helped pick out the stuff to design it with, but I didn't actually really help design
not really even. Just this one you did. At the end, it's come to the end of it. Because I got those.
I helped with you showed me which ones, and I told you which I liked best.
Yes. Oh, and then, this she found.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. It's a safety pin. It's a really big safety pin. And it looks like a feather.
So anyways, we do have paintings to finish.
Yes.
I don't know if you want to do that right now. Do ya?
Yeah, it's difficult doing so many different types of things and having them all at once. And because now, like painting, like coming up here and painting, my mind is just not
ready
there for that sort of creativity.
Okay, we don't have to. But I don't know. We're going to Reno for the weekend. To my sister. I mentioned doing a podcast with her, and she said that'd be epic. So if you would like,
No way. What about?
We could do that. She said she'd give all of the wisdom. So
shut it down. Cancel it.
So if you're interested, we could do like a pre-recorded, not live stream it, but just record.
Why not live stream it?
Make it a podcast, or we can do it live. I don't know. I just thought maybe it'd be less stuff to bring if we just recorded it, but probably not.
I can bring this stuff easy. I have it all easily accessible and movable. Yeah, so with the business right now, the music one, Method to the Melody, methodtomelody.com.
I feel like you should just clear that off the dome.
Oh, really? You don't want to talk about it?
I don't know. You just seem like you're a little slow.
I am 100%.
So maybe just
Basically, I mean, I just
leave
don't.
that to dwell
yeah,
on
sure.
another time.
I'm not. The pieces that could be interesting to hear about or helpful in some way. I don't want to talk about all the nitty gritty stuff that's not interesting, but also us just sitting here in silence isn't interesting either.
Think of something else.
Well, yeah,
My
but
house is in ruins because we went on, we went on
Wait,
vacation.
let me finish though. You're not even letting me get out with
Brought all this new stuff back. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of stuff since we got back. Going places, doing things.
Yeah, we went on the vacation. We were gone for a week. We came back from the vacation and then trying to just get back to normal. We have not been able to do that.
As soon as we got back on our last day, our travel back day, I started to feel a little wonky, so then I've been sick all week, hence my lack of voice. Don't talk to me. Don't try me. I worked every day this week, one of which for over 8 hours. Such a hard worker. Somebody pat this girl on the back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, drink to that. I'm going to need it after all that.
That's sparkling water and balsamic vinegar.
So anyways, hard at work, no time for play. I just did a kitchen sink full of dishes before I came up here. Was about time. I have to fold 3 loads of laundry and put it away. I have to clean both of the bathrooms. I have to clean the shower. I have to vacuum, normal things, but like I said, we've been doing lots of other things, so now I'm just behind, and now I have to do it all at once, whereas I could have done a little bit at a day, and then I keep up with it good, but not this week. Yeah, so once I get all cleaned up, then like I've been saying for the past month, I'm gonna move the decor around and redo that stuff. I'm so done looking at these pink pillows. I love them. Thank you for them. They were a birthday present.
Oh, that's fine.
But I'm ready to see my cow pillow again. My what's it?
Well, just bring it out then.
Cowhide, whatever.
It looks fine with the pink ones.
And the blue ones and all that. And then put the new trinkety stuff we got on our trip up, around, whatever. So yeah, we have too much stuff, not really that much, but I'm feeling a little bit like I'm gonna get overwhelmed trying to redesign because I want to do new stuff, move it around, but then it's like I gotta put some of it away, but there's stuff that I don't want to put away, but I don't want where it is because I want to put something new, but then I'm like, where am I gonna put that other thing then, because I don't want to hide it away. And I think I'm going to also redo these. There's 2 shelves in here that have Legos and random things on them. I think I might wipe that off and do all our anime or video game stuff up there. Because some of that stuff's downstairs. And if I clear that out, then I can put our new stuff that I'm excited about. Put that stuff up here. And then I think I'm going to redo the shelves in our downstairs bathroom because those have been the same, I think, since we moved in. I've added a couple new stuff, but the stuff that I put on there when we first moved in is still on there. And that's not true. Oh, wait, I think that might be true, but we didn't get that shelf until we'd been there for a while, so it hasn't been up there for 3 years, but yeah.
I like listening to Esther talk, though. It's usually...
I'm going to do that. Maybe I should,
since she's in a talkative mood, I'm just kind of listening.
Maybe I'll, video how everything's looking right now. And then I'll give you a little before and after.
It's a great idea.
Sneak peekity.
I like when you have ideas.
Straight off the dome. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do in Reno, she asked, and I gave a bunch of suggestions, and we'll see. She said she was trying to stuff in all her favorites. I don't know if that meant purely food or, other stuff as well. So, we'll see. She got a new puppy. Her house is she says, looking a lot different and improved. So they're renovating and such.
Basic, but like renovating, like to the point of like everything but the outside walls were the studs. I mean, I'm talking, it was totally redone, which is epic.
She's got all done walls. They're all just white, but they are like finished and painted.
Not even like the screws and stuff like that. They put the sheet rock up in it.
Yeah, they had the sheet wall, whatever stuff up for a while. That got delayed to cover it up. Then they had the texture stuff, mudding, whatever it's called.
Yes.
And now they're painted and ready to go.
No, it's never been a better time to work on things yourself. Like, there's so much you can just learn. You go online, you get the right stuff, you get it shipped, and you implement it. And the projects like that are very fun.
I think it's getting stronger as I keep drinking because I mixed it poorly. Rough. So, yeah. That's the plan. What else is going on? What's going on?
Should I just go back to talking what I was talking about?
No.
Wow, you're not going to let me?
No, that's not interesting to the viewers. To me, I love listening to that.
Wow.
Listen! I like to hear you talk about, certain parts of it, but all that business side stuff.
I wasn't talking about that. I wasn't talking about the business side stuff. I just
and I've heard all the rest of it. So,
that's fine. We're not talking about it.
No, I do like hearing your new thoughts and ideas and different ways to grow, but I've heard all that, and I sound horrible, but it's just not, super appealing to people that don't
But vacuuming and stuff
care
is?
You. Care you, I just said?
I always thought it was pretty interesting. I don't know. Everyone says it's interesting. You usually say it's interesting. I'm not sure why you decided to say it's different than that.
The stuff that you're working on right now is not.
No, I'm not going to talk about the paperwork that I'm filling out. I was just... It's on a bunch... it's similar work at a bunch of different locations, and then I'm wanting the people the employees to pick and decide if it's an opportunity or something that they want to do. So what happens is I'm kind of offering similar things. I'm offering the same thing to multiple people and multiple campuses where the thing's going to be run, and so it's kind of like I'm just stuck with all these maybes from like a bunch of different people, a bunch of different companies, and it's not stuck with maybes. It's stuck with like, all right, what do we want to do? What's the process? How do we want to do this thing? What is it going to cost? All those type of things. But it's not just one. I'm doing about 3 different deals at the same time, and so it's just difficult because I'm doing all of them. Part of the thing is they can all be custom. They can all be tailored to what the campus and the school wants. So it's difficult if my mind is just like on all the different options because they're infinite options.
Within the cupboards. Still written on there from whatever live that was.
Mm-hmm.
How long has it been? Ow, I bit my cheek.
How long has it been? 30 minutes?
Alright, bye guys!
Oh my gosh. The worst live ever.
Why? I'm having a great time.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You wanted to live because you said yes, but I guess you're...
No, I love to live. I told you.
Aloof.
I specifically said since the beginning I'm aloof, and I loved hearing you talk, and I'm a little sad since you said, wasn't interesting.
That's not what I said.
That is what you said. You said it's not interesting.
Douche.
Whoa, violence. That is, and that's fine. You don't have to be interested. It's totally unopinion. But you've said other than that before, so then it's difficult.
I told you it's not interesting for the live. It's not that I'm not interested.
No, but that means it's not interesting. But that means it's not interesting.
It's only interesting to me because you care about it and it's coming from you. If somebody else was telling me about their business, that kind of stuff, I'd be like,
No.
Cool, bro.
Well, it depends on
no,
what type
I'll
of...
listen to
No.
But
It depends on what
I'm
type of
just
thing it
saying I
is. You
would
usually
really
enjoy
probably
because
be super
what's
excited.
more exciting and what I'm more proud of and happy about is what the business is on and stuff. I'm not talking about drop shipping some item from China. Like these are fun, interesting things that are usually quite enjoyable that you've definitely liked talking about and you've even helped to work on. So it is sad to hear that you're like, oh, it's not interesting for the live, but you were talking about vacuuming and moving shelves around. So I was wondering why is that more interesting than what I was commenting on?
Because it's relatable and normal, and everybody does those things. And it wasn't me like explaining vacuuming. I was just
well, neither was I. I wasn't
stuff.
like I said. Like you, I think. Okay, I know why she said that. So, oh, look at that. Did you guys know that they do that? The Burt's Bees, that you can put a name. So someone got me a gift and they all had my name on it. I'll just say basically what the last 3 days straight, the business has been all the paperwork and all the numbers, not even money numbers, because that's always interesting.
I lined up our mics again.
It's been just paperwork and getting things lined up and just on the phone with people, not about the music part, because that part is interesting. That part we enjoy talking about. That part is cool. It's been like, okay, what's this EIN number? What's this thing for this? What's that? And it's just a bunch of like answering dumb questions. And so I understand what she's saying, but I wasn't gonna talk about that, and now here I am talking about it. I was talking just about the cool part where I have this group of people that are wanting to offer things. I am managing those people, and then I take the talent and the different skills and different things, and I go and I tell different campuses what we have to offer, and then I let the employees, the people, the workers say like, oh yeah, I'd like to fill that spot. But then it's like all of these options, and it's like who wants to go where, and they all have interesting schedules, and that's one of my favorite parts of the company is I've hired people and can hire people for 1 day a week of work for a couple hours. They can just give me that small of an amount of time, or they can work for me every day of the week. And what that allows to do is a lot of the people are like college aged people. They're going to college, they're going to school, they're getting stuff done, and then they can get this part-time job that pays well hourly. It's a high hourly wage, but it doesn't have to be consistent. So it's a really enjoyable. I'm very excited. I'm happy to be able to help people out and do things like that, and I'm just super excited about it. But now, like Esther's saying, it is in this very uninteresting part of it where I'm just like having to be very.
That you're going through all that.
Oh sure, no, it's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna make it a lot easier, a lot better. We're working on making it a lot autopilot. Here it is, sign up, get going, boom. You know, it grew quickly, which was the plan, of course, and all great. But then it was like, okay, now that it's at this point, it's like, all right, we have to restructure. Because go back a few years, counting the COVID time, but before COVID, it was I just ran all of it, like everything. And that's a lot of people run a lot of things. All I'm saying is that this specific company, it was money in, money out, who I'm hiring, where they're going. It was a complete management of the entire thing, and I didn't have anything helping with those processes. And that's a fault of mine. I'm saying that's what I'm trying to work on. Where it was like, there's payment systems where there's just auto payments that come through, and it schedules everything for you. And I was literally doing all of that individually, which was dumb. So I'm just scaling it at this point. So I'm very, very happy and excited about it. But it's at a very uninteresting point. The music and the people and all that is very interesting, and she's never said that that's not. And she likes the job and the things, but it's not even a job. It's a project, and I've talked about what I think the difference is between those things before.
But it's still a job.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It's just a
there's just
passion job.
No, there's just
like
this stigma. There's just this stigma of job, Not to everybody, not to me. See, when I say job, I'm like, oh, epic. Like, see, I just hear that and I'm like, oh, so exciting. Job, work, these things, so cool. But I am blessed and have been able to work on all these projects that I like and that I started and that I made. And it's so fun. And then, most people, it's like, oh, work, oh, job, it's whatever. And so then I have to.
Your little line sounds like it'd be very appealing to people.
Say it again?
Your thing, you said high hourly,
right,
but not consistent. I feel like that's what everybody wants.
Exactly.
Nobody wants that Monday through Friday.
Exactly.
But then they're also like, I want more hours so I can get paid. And then they're like, all these hours, I want.
Exactly. And so I really have this awesome opportunity of offering this to people, and a sect of people that a lot of times aren't having consistent work and stuff, musicians and things. And it's just so exciting. And so, yeah, when, sometimes I'll be talking about, no, I don't ever talk about it like work or job. That's the thing. When I talk about this with people, I talk about it as this project, as this thing that I'm doing, and that's what makes it interesting. So here we're sitting down on the podcast, where we're sitting down here to talk, and I say to Esther, I'm going to talk about this thing, and she's like, oh, that's work and that's job. And that's why I never state it like that, is what I'm trying to get at, because I would call it a project or this thing that I'm working on. Because, yeah, and I'm not even saying it's wrong. I think it's an interesting thing. There's things that are wrong with it. There's things that's wrong with everything. But it's interesting. You have like the big subreddit that's going on too, the anti-work, and there's this movement and these different things. And it's interesting. Like Esther's saying, no one wants this 9 to 5, walk in, sit down, do it, leave. You have this work from home stuff. And then now there's a bunch of issues with that. And legitimate issues. It's just very interesting to see after this Zoom, online, COVID, work from home, come back to work, no, don't come back to work. People that you thought would be like, yeah, sure, stay home and work satellite, are now like, you'll never be allowed to work satellite. Come back in right now. And just interesting things.
Satellite?
Working satellite away, off campus, away.
That a thing?
Not campus. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
An expression?
Work from home? Oh, an expression? Oh, yeah. So it's interesting times. Money is falling apart for the world and the United States, and it's very interesting. And no, that's not why I'm spacey at all. I'm not worried about any of that. I just it was just that thing that we were talking about before. I'm in a vein of conversation that I enjoy talking about. But it's a project. It's a thing that I really like doing. If I was just doing that, well, and then I basically get to do what I want most of the time. So
Okay.
that.
What is that? Why were you saying that? Like.
I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say if I could do that all the time. That's what I was gonna say, and that is what I do. That is what I do all the time. That is what I get to do all the time. So it's very, very exciting. It's all kind of tied back in. Method to Melody is definitely the main thing that I work on. I really wish we were doing more with the Find Your Hues, and it's sad because again, here I am spaced out working on the Method to the Melody thing, but I just wish I had the time and the consistency, because I know how to. I really want to grow the Find Your Hues, and I know exactly what we do, because
you have too many passion projects.
I know, but I love all of them, so why not?
Pour yourself into all of them. For that exact reason.
Well,
why not? Because you can't do that.
Well, and that's why I'm autopiloting.
There's not enough of you to go around.
And that's why I'm working on getting a really good process for Method to the Melody, so that I can now
work on the fun parts of it. And
no, not just that. I find all of it fun.
Work
but
on the expanding and
exactly. So that's the piece that I'm at now. It's working well enough that now the scaling is at a spot where I can continuously redo it with the right steps and carefully and slowly, and I can scale it, and that's the most exciting thing for me. That's what I love, and so I'm really excited for that. But I'm just inundated with how all the time, just driving. We'll be talking, but of course I'm listening and having the conversation. But I'll be thinking of this, and I can't not. Just all the different ways that I would. And even small things, random things, sales that I would run, and how they'd be worded, and what it would look like, what the banner would look like on the website, and how it would come up, and how they'd log in and log out, and just all of that. I love that processes and simplifying for everybody but myself. I'm like, I want to do all these things. So yeah, excited, but kind of tired. Just right now. Just kind of feeling tired.
Me? You?
Me.
Oh. I'd be on like
The earlier I get up and the more things I do during the day, the more just go I am. But today I got up later, kind of hung out. It's summer. So I'm not as like, go, go, go. I wish I was. Cause see, I would always choose like, I have to have something that I'm doing for it to be what I mean, I feel like that's obvious, but I mean like, I would choose getting up early, working on something consistently, being out the whole day doing stuff, coming home late, working on another thing. But it has to be, the thing to work on has to be obvious. That's the problem.
Like there's stuff you could be.
Like I already know, like this is exactly what I need to do right now to take this thing from here to here. And boom, I can go execute that really well. But if it's like this kind of like, wow, what's the next step? What's the next thing? Who do I get super sidetracked.
Or if it's just
super sidetracked.
a part that you're not interested in.
No, I'll do that. I'll do that anytime. If it's again, if I know
that needs to be
if I know it's gonna
right now.
Again, if I know it's gonna be like here to here, if there's a task that I know is just completely unnecessary that still needs to be done, yes. And there's millions of tasks like that. That's everywhere. I'm not denying that that's a thing that has to be done, but no, things that I don't like, I will do, because the organization and all the paperwork and stuff and those type of things that I'm doing right now, not something that I like.
I had my next steps and blah blah blah. That's just for what you're excited about right now, because you have a thing that's literally a task that needs to be done and you haven't done it.
No, completely separate from what I'm speaking of. But it's so it that's where I'm at. Just this kind of spacey, all these ideas, and to try to like channel them down and get them exactly where they need to go. It'll take me the next couple weeks, but it'll be good, because there's a couple really good process things after this weekend. In the next couple days, there's a couple of really good big things coming up too that are really going to dial it all in, and then hopefully get those things kind of out of my mind. It's all going to be kind of up and running and doing what it needs to do in the next month and a half, 2 months. Or less. It needs to be ready in the next month and a half, 2 months. And we are working on even hoping to prepare it in just the next couple weeks. So it'll be good. It will be very good. And then also, it's just kind of spacey out too, because it's like these things where it's like right now 3 of the people that we're working on deals with, it's like, oh, okay, yes, this is what we might do, and for whatever reason, all the people I'm talking to right now, all of them are on trips. So it's also just so weird.
Well,
it's like
summer, everybody.
I know, I understand that, but it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Here's this thing. We sit down, we have this meeting where we're okay. This is great. This is all great. Okay, I'm gone for 2 weeks, and then that just kills me. I was just gone for a week too. I'm not mad that they're gone. I'm just like, oh, I wanted to finalize this next piece. I wanted to get that off the table. The speed of getting it done, the pause, working on something, pause, kills me. So yeah, I guess it's not interesting though.
What a guy.
Wait, I'm trying to line up the microphones.
They were lined up. You moved yours. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get my cat. Let's come back.
Love, I for the third time, I am not going with you to do that. That's just you.
You are.
You're kidding. I have to work on that thing.
Work on it, my guy. Later.
All right. We were here. Did you enjoy it? Maybe not, but we were here. No, not you. Them. Like I said, the life's for us. We like to sit down and chat and talk and
we don't care about you.
Have some sort of. I wish we scheduled it more. Yeah, I say that every time. So I wish we scheduled it more. I say that every time, and then I'm back into it. So yes, this kind of also is what I was just talking about, like taking all the ideas like this. The live is kind of that for us. So hopefully we talked about some of the things.
Stop doing that.
It's a funnel.
I know.
I was talking to somebody, and I was talking to somebody, and they were like, George, I'm not gonna. It's not the thing. It just looks very similar.
What?
So I'm not gonna do it again. They were like, George, this is your life. I'm gonna try to get it to where. This is your life. You're down here, and this is my life. and I'm up here, and I just liked it was a good analogy.
What does that
It was they're old, and they were like, you're down here, the bulk of your life is ahead of you, and I'm up here, the bulk of my life is behind me, and I just liked the motions, and it was just interesting to see that and talk. I love asking people weird questions about getting old and how what it feels like, and like not weird questions, but like, is it sad? Is it upsetting? Are you not doing things that you wish you would have been doing when you were young? Did you do the things you thought you were going to do?
Just podcast things to get these people
on
online.
Exactly. And so anyway, there's someone that I talk to, it like talks like that all the time. Talks about stuff like that, and just is like they're, like how I like to talk. There's like, it sounds like they're on a podcast all the time. Everything they're saying, it's like, oh, that's a little bite, and so anyway, they're like, she's like, you're down here, and the bulk of your life is ahead of you, and then she's like, I'm up here, the bulk of my life is behind me. And once you hit a certain age, that's just the facts. And it's, and she was happy about it. That was the other thing, because I said I like to ask people, like, are you happy about that? Like, how do you feel about? I like your hair like that. And can you do that with the clips that you bought? Could you just like pull it down and then just put a clip and would it just hold it there?
Sure.
Oh, that'd be really cute.
I don't know how good it looked, but yeah.
You don't think it would look good? Try it. Go grab it.
No.
And it was gonna be cute. So she was like, yeah, I did what I wanted to do. I'm pleased with what I did. I'm happy. And so it was a positive thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, but then yeah. So it was a positive thing. So anyway, and I feel pretty positive about the bulk of my life being ahead of me. So anyway, nice to talk to you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.